Hello. I can't say good morning because it's literally 10 p.m. at night, but welcome back to the vlog. I've got some explaining to do and I've got a story time to tell you. The explaining to do is to why I'm starting this vlog. It literally is 10 p.m. I don't really have an excuse, except I just edited all day. But the story time revolves around these beauties right here. They live on the mantelpiece, so obviously my prized possession, but let me tell you a little bit about these boots. If you guys know me, you know I absolutely love classic old school leather football boots. So these Nike Premiers were doing a job for me for a long time. But as you can see now, they're actually signed by a professional footballer in the Premier League. You may have seen the content I made out of this before, but today we're going to dive into the story time of these boots. First things first, I've got to set the scene. It was a standard shoot day. I was with Billy. This was pretty soon into me moving to the UK. It was probably a couple months in, and we had a shoot with Topps Match Attacks, which is absolutely sick. And it was with a Premier League footballer, and we also had a whole bunch of keepers over as well, which was awesome. But I've got a clip I can show you. I'm sorry, because I'm not editing this, I'm going to be showing you clips on the computer, so they'll have to suffice. This clip right here with no audio can tell you exactly who the player we're talking about is. That's right, it's Money Mason Mount. So those boots on his feet right there, but actually these ones, and this is why. So Mason turned up to the top shoot without his boots. He thought it was like a sit down and chat. And they're like, no, actually you're getting on the pitch and you're pinging free kicks with Billy. So he had no boots with him. So obviously he's a Nike athlete, Billy's an Adidas athlete, sizes, etc. I happened to have taken, because I knew we were on the pitch, I took my puppies, my trustworthy Nike Premiers with me to the shoot. And then it just so happens that Mason and I are the exact same size. So this was the answer. He had to wear, well not had to wear, he was lucky enough to wear my Nike Premiers for a shoot. And I've got some cool footage to show you guys as well from when he worked out that he was going to be wearing them, trying them on, etc, etc. This was a little social cut I put together. In case you didn't hear it, his first reaction is, mate, these are sick. And then, yeah, he tries them on. That's unnecessary chat from Bill.
Meant to be. What a touch.
So it's absolutely perfect, and like you saw there, his first reaction was genuinely like, these are sick, these are unreal, like old school classics. Hasn't worn anything like them in ages. And I have a clip when he first put them on out on the pitch as well. Let me find it. Here he is, first time running out on the pitch. This is all behind the scenes, unseen footage.
Yeah, stretched out
Also, this was funny. I've got the fattest feet as well, so they're stretched out for.
I'm feeling like this.
Absolutely getting dug out for my fat feet, which I do have. That's why I always wear leather boots, because they stretch out. So Mason was actually wearing them and his feet were flopping around. But yeah, he's such a top man and a legend. He blessed the boots. He scored some absolute bangers in them. I'll chuck down the F2 video and the Billy behind the scenes video as well in the description, because some of the goals May scored was an absolute joke. But he was such a top lad. He was an absolute legend, and I've got a clip from after as well. See, 1 minute video, so it's only right, son.
It's only right,
Is that alright?
I'll do it on the little Nike.
Please do. It's going down in history.
That boot scored some goals today.
Scored some bangers. He's been Scored retired some now. He's big
Well.
bangers.
They served me well today.
Legend. Thank you so much.
Cheers, mate.
And by the way, I posted this a while ago, and can we just talk about the dap at the end? Just listen to the sound. I'll bump the volume up for you. Ready? Legend. Thank you so much.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, how satisfying is that? I actually need to make a part 2 of the video about having a satisfying dap up with Mason Mount. But that's the story of how these boots got worn by Mason Mount on an F2/Topps Match Attacks shoot. Which is the craziest thing, because going to that shoot, it was just like any other shoot day, had lots to get done, was just running. And also it was my first proper experience running into like a Premier League baller. And he was a top lad. He was just a legend. He was such a nice, down-to-earth guy. And the fact he wore these boots, he loved it, and then returned it and signed it. These will forever be a very treasured memory for me, these pairs of boots. And that's why they sit on the mantelpiece. And Holly absolutely loves having them up there. Not even a comment.
Considering you have boots all over our house,
Yeah, but Mason's a
actually
G,
okay.
right?
Mason's a G. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's a G. It's all good. Mason gets a special pass. But that right there was a very short and brief story time about these boots on the mantelpiece. I've got some other boots and signed bits and pieces around, so if you want to hear more of these story times, do tell me. I'm not gonna lie, and you guys can probably tell this was a last minute shambles of a vlog. So I've sort of scraped bottom of the barrel, but still, I think a pretty cool story, and one that I like telling because now I have the memory of the memory when I watch it back for memory. That was so dumb. Sorry. As you guys could tell, it is time for me to head to bed. So I hope you have enjoyed today's vlog and today's story time. I'll leave you with the last cut of me and Mason hugging it out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I shall see you tomorrow.